Hi everyone, we thought we'd put together another weekly briefing from myself during this rather strange time. It's the third of these, and in addition to our weekly news items, we think it's a good way to keep you updated with what we're doing, the monitoring we're undertaking, the constant changes and developments that we're making, and any feedback that we hear how we can improve things. So 3 weeks in, I'm here. I've decided to sit in year 5 today, just to change the setting a little bit. I hope you're all well, I hope you're all safe. Everybody's in here each day, keeping things going. Staff working hard each and every day, which is fabulous to see, and huge credit to them, which I'll mention again at the end. Just a few points just to raise for this week. 3 things I want to tell you about. All developments, all improvements, all next steps. We had a really good idea received from one of our parents via our Q&A feedback. We really appreciate it, it was really constructive. And they said, have we thought about having a dedicated social time in the school calendar, in the school timetable, where parents, where children and teachers could see each other and have more of a social chat, more of that get-together that they don't have. They've got the learning, but that sort of social get-together. Our answer to the parent was, well, yes, we've thought about that. We just want to get a system that's right for it, because that system will be different from the learning platform, because it isn't there to provide feedback. It isn't there to personalise learning. It's there to have a time together, to see faces and to say hello. So the purposes are very different. So what we've done in the course of the last 5 school days is try out 1 or 2 systems. And we're now in a position to be able to launch a special, what we're going to call class social time, which will start from next week. And each class will have a dedicated slot where their teacher, using Zoom and a special invite that you will receive via Purple Mash, whereby you can then have time face to face with the class teacher and classmates, as many that want to join. There'll be some writing that comes out telling you how to log on, how to click the link and how to sort this and how to sort that. But the intention is it will give you a social time, and it's going to replace one of the 4 lessons in the school timetable. So effectively it becomes like a PSHE kind of lesson, a well-being get-together. Now in that time, teachers will do a number of different things. They might just spend time talking to you. They might just have a chat, see how you're getting on. They might want to talk about how your work's progressing. Some teachers have said they might want to do a fun quiz, or 2 little challenges, something just to feel more sociable, and things to, shall we say, put a big smile on your face. That sort of idea. So you're going to receive a link via Purple Mash and a further message on our weekly news telling you all about it. So one of our lessons is going to become our weekly social wellbeing check-in, and that will be using Zoom. We'll be using Zoom for that, and you will follow the Zoom link. And because we feel that Zoom is perfect for delivering that particular style of session. It isn't about learning, it's about checking in and seeing friends and talking to teachers live, face to face. So we think Zoom's perfect for that. We've tried it out this week, and we've tested it through. It works okay. The only little worry will always be people's internet speed and all that sort of thing, but we can only do as much as we possibly can. We think that's a really exciting development and something that will be coming your way from next week. And as ever, we'll see how it goes, and we'll take it from there. So watch out for your time slot and your invite and how to receive those in the coming 24 hours or so. Okay, that's number 1. The second thing is our phonics work in year 2, year 1 and earlier, our live phonics sessions have been really well received. We've had lots of people engaging in them each and every day. But what we've been doing is looking at whether we think that Facebook platform is right for us long term. And what we've been able to do is to evolve it now into a Purple Mash embedded live film, which is fabulous. It's fabulous, it's the next development. And Miss Haythornthwaite has been testing through with the team, sort of aside from the teaching hours, they've been giving extra hours into the evening to test this out. And what we've done now is now change from the Facebook phonics page onto the Purple Mash live embedded films. And we think that, well, we've already had some feedback that it's happened already, and families are really pleased with that next evolution. So we think the Facebook thing served its purpose. Thanks for the Mayfield phonics page on there, but we're going to evolve it into the next stage, and that's all down to the dedication and hard work of Miss Haythornthwaite and the key stage with an early years team. So it's the same thing, it's just a next evolution of it. What it does show is that we're constantly trying to make things better. We're constantly looking to improve, and even though we have a plan to set out with, it will not sit like that forever. It will evolve and become better. And I hope that reassures you that we're very much looking each and every day about how to improve what we're doing. And the third aspect, the third little revision, the third little sort of change is we've been able to put together little handy hints and little bits of input on Purple Mash, but we've been developing the Purple Mash work to see if we can embed longer input films or to embed in their narrative and instructions over the work that you're doing. So we take the handy hints into a much longer format of support, and we've got those up and running now. Got those going. We've been trialling it, we've been testing it, and it's working really well. So the handy hints have been developed now into an extended version that supports the work that's being delivered. It kind of gives a voiceover whilst you're doing your work, or gives you an introduction into a larger piece of work. So that's fabulous, and again, thanks to Miss Haythornthwaite and the team, because they've been trying this out, working ideas, there's been some trial and error, what works, what doesn't, and what you're seeing now is the result of that work. So I'm really pleased with that, and again, it's moving remote learning forward even more. So we hope you like that increased input and support. So that just gives you three important little updates from this week. And to reiterate, it does several things. It shows we listen to your feedback, and we act upon it where sensible and reasonable. And it also shows that we are not just blindly delivering the things that we did on day one or day two. What we knew was right then is still effective, but how can we make it better? And there's been an awful lot of testing and constant trial and error going on throughout the school day and well after school hours to make sure that that can constantly evolve at the same time. And as ever, I repeat the fact that the school day is there for you. If you want to have it live, you've got it live, the teachers are there. But if on demand is right for you because of your home circumstances or whatever it might be, you've got that with us. You've got live, you've got on demand, and you've got reflective, supportive teachers who are consistently moving things forward. None of us want to have to do this. We want you in school, but we do feel that this is really, really moving forward fast, and it's something that we're pleased with and constantly looking at. And if sometimes you find that a sheet won't download and work well, or it looks different from this or different from that, we all know we've all got different age of computers. You've all got different things on them. You've got different internet connections, and I don't think that's something we can ever change. That's just a connection issue, and internet and computer foibles. We're doing our best to make everything as accessible as we can every day. If we can make something better, we will, but sometimes some things will just be limited by the technology and the distance between home and school. So thank you, thanks for staying with us. I know that lots of you are really engaging well with things, and we do receive a lot of positive messages. That means a lot to us. It's dead easy to say when something isn't right. It's not often the case people will say thank you and well done, because that's not human nature really, is it? When we want to say something, it's often something negative, but actually we're getting a lot of positive messages. And there are one or two people that will give a suggestion, a thought. If it's something reasonable we can do, as we've shown here, we will act upon it. Watch out for the weekly news. It gives you a written summary of bits and pieces. Keep a close eye on Purple Mash and the messages that come out and the links that are there. Stay safe, and I really hope this whole thing ends as soon as possible, but we're here, we're working hard, for our community. Take care, stay safe everyone, and we'll have another briefing next week.